This will be my longer message for the day. I put a short message, but if you want to go deeper, here's where we're going to go deeper. So, at one point in my life, I was addicted to all kinds of drugs, boys, drama, negativity. And I had to get to a point where I was just absolutely miserable, depressed, and just completely sick of myself and sick of it. And then even then, I would try to change and I would fail. I would try to change and I would fail. I would try to change and I would fail. Endless loops until finally I just didn't. And I'm all about looking at what you can change and conquering that, overcoming that, conquering yourself. Once you work on conquering yourself, you start conquering the world. But first things first, we got to conquer or overcome our perceived limitations. There is limitations to this physical realm, like gravity. You got to go by certain laws. But use those to your advantage. Instead of seeing things to your disadvantage, just flip that script. See it to your advantage. So, anytime you catch yourself thinking negatively or something bad happens to you, stop. Instead of bitching, instead of complaining, stop and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And really ask yourself that. See if it's something that's repeating, because if it's repeating, it's a loop that you're not breaking. Life is all about looking inward and listening to this and conquering the crap in yourself that can be conquered and that you want to conquer. And it can be done. You might fail 1,000,000 times, but just keep going. You just never know which one's going to click. And sometimes progress is just so slow, like a drip in a bucket. But eventually those little drips end up filling that whole bucket up and then overflowing it. A lot of people just give up on themselves, but that's just a slow death in a miserable life. You can't do that. You can, but you're going to be so miserable. But anyway, I was riddled with depression, anxiety, a drug addiction. I was on heroin. I was on, what else? Mostly, I had a bad problem with heroin. The opiates. I just couldn't get away from those.